Relax now. Feel the surface beneath you, the soft weight of your body sinking into the mattress, the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Notice the air on your skin, the faint warmth of a lamp somewhere in the room, the hush that gathers like a soft blanket. As you settle, allow your eyes to become heavy, your shoulders loose and easy, and your thoughts to soften like quiet street. Before I begin, a brief note about the way this story is built. Hypnotic sleep or relaxation scripts commonly follow a gentle structure, an induction to relax the body, and focus attention, a deepening phase to guide you into a quieter, dreamlike state, vivid sensory imagery and metaphor that the subconscious can follow easily, embedded soothing suggestions, and finally, a soft exit or letting go into sleep. These elements are widely used in guided relaxation and hypnotic script writing. maxtrance.com +2 hypnosiscredentials.com +2. Our story today begins at the very edge of an ordinary evening, the kind of evening that hums with the tiny sounds of home. A kettle clicking, the soft whisper of pages turning the low, steady pulse of a streetlight outside. Tonight's story is small and ordinary too, but it holds a quiet kind of grace. It begins with a pause, a tiny, unexpected pause, the moment the Wi-Fi disconnects. Imagine this. The room you're in is familiar and kind. There's a window slightly open, and a gentle breeze fingers through the curtains. It brings with it the smell of cool grass and a distant, lavender-sweet memory of rain. The light in the room is warm and mellow, pooling like honey over the arm of a chair. There is the subtle crackle of a tiny hearth on the far wall, not loud, just a soft, comforting sound that matches the rhythm of your breathing. As the story settles, notice how your breath becomes part of the scene. In and out, in and out, in and out. A slow, steady tide. Each breath drawing in calm, each exhale letting go a little more. Allow your toes to relax. Your feet, your ankles, traveling upward like a warm, gentle current. Your calves softening. Your knees, your thighs surrendering into the surface beneath you. Your hips and belly relaxed and very still. Your chest rising and falling smoothly. Your hands resting comfortably. Your shoulders melting away from your ears. Feel the small freedom in your jaw as you let it loose. The tiny release behind the eyes. The top of your head is light. Your whole body, as if invited, becomes a cup for calm. Now, as we glide deeper together, imagine a quiet little house on a sleepy lane. Inside, there are small radiators humming a slow lullaby and a kitchen window with a line of tiny plants. rosemary, a stubborn little basil. Each plant breathes in the cool night, each leaf trembling slightly in the breeze. The router, a modest, blinking friend, sits on a low shelf. Its light twinkles like a distant star. Then the light flickers, a tiny hesitation, and the little star goes still. For a moment, nothing moves but the memory of motion. The Wi-Fi disconnects. No alarm, no chaos. Just a soft stillness, as though the house has exhaled. In that hush, something gentle happens. The usual bright pull toward screens and notifications, little beeps and demands, softens like colors in the distance. Thoughts that chase each other slow down like pebbles rolling to the bottom of a clear pond. The world outside still exists, but inside this room there is a widening of space, an invitation to notice smaller things. The warmth of a knitted blanket, the whisper of pages, the slow, friendly crackle of the hearth. Picture the hearth's tiny flames, each one a soft orange petal, unfolding and folding. The crackle is like the rhythm of a language you've always known. With each sound, you feel yourself moving further into calm. The breeze at the window stirs the curtain in a patient, repeating pattern, a slow inhale and exhale of fabric. Follow that rhythm with your breathing. Breathe in as the curtain lifts. Breathe out as it falls. In and out. Every breath drawing you into a more comfortable, secure inner space. You might notice a small, amusing thought. The little annoyance at the disconnected Wi-Fi, perhaps. Let that thought come and go without fuss. Imagine placing it in a small wooden box at the foot of the bed. You close the lid. The box is light, and you set it down beside the window. It is okay. There's nothing urgent here. In the stillness, you find more room for softer things. The weight of the blanket, the quiet of the room, the faint scent of chamomile on the pillow. Now, let your attention travel slowly from the room to a memory of being outside at twilight. Picture a lane lined with trees, leaves stirring in a slow, friendly murmur. Each leaf is a tiny listener, and when the breeze passes, they lean forward as if to hear what you're thinking. Walk slowly along this lane in your mind. There is no hurry. Notice the ground underfoot, soft soil, or maybe a path of warm cobblestones, reassuring and familiar. The sky above is a deep blue, the first stars appearing like shy friends. As you walk, with each step, your body and mind fall into a deeper rhythm, a natural cadence that knows how to let go. I'll count down very gently now, from 10 to 1, and with each number, you'll feel a soft, comfortable sinking, not a settling into a deep, easy calm. 10. Feel the weight of your eyelids pleasantly heavy. 9. The shoulders release another sliver of tension. 8. The jaw loosens. A small space opens behind your eyes. 7. The breath smooths like a calm sea. 6. The knees and legs are warm, settled, supported. 5. The belly softens, and with it, any tightness drifts away. 4. The hands are relaxed, fingertips loose. 3. The neck and throat relax, easy and safe. 2. The whole body drifts like a slow leaf on water. 1. Completely calm, held as gently as a whisper. Now imagine you are sitting in that soft lane or folded up in your warm room, and the disconnected Wi-Fi becomes a kind of gentle doorway. Beyond that doorway is a world that runs on a different kind of signal, a quiet frequency of feeling, sensing the subtle signals of your breath and heartbeat. This is a safe signal, unhurried and kind. There are no demands here, only the slow, steady music of being present. As you rest there, let a few soft suggestions echo through the room, like a favorite lullaby. You are safe. You are comfortable. It is easy to let go. Hear them as if they are the crackle of the hearth or the whisper of the curtains. These words do not need to command. They simply remind you of what is already true. Feel now a gentle warmth spreading from the chest outward, like the warmth of a mug cupped in both hands. That warmth moves slowly down the arms into the fingertips and back up again. It flows to the stomach, soothing, then to the hips and legs, wrapping each muscle in ease. There is a lightness in your head, as if the stars beyond the window have come closer to sit and watch over you. The house sleeps around you with kind, unobtrusive sounds. The low hum of the refrigerator, like a distant ocean, the clock ticking in a steady, friendly pulse, the faint tapping of a rain that might be coming or might just be remembered rain. Each sound is gentle, predictable, and safe. Let those sounds be the earth under you as you let go. If at any point your mind wanders to tasks, lists, or the tiny urgencies of tomorrow, allow those thoughts to visit and then drift away like dandelion seeds on a breeze. Watch them lift and go, one by one, until there are only soft shapes left. A thought of a warm breakfast, a flicker of a smile from someone you like, the memory of an easy laugh. Let even those become part of the quiet, like small lamps dimming across a field. Now imagine yourself lying back, eyes closed, sinking deeper still. The house carries you. The hearth hums and the curtain breathes. In that cradle of calm, you can allow sleep to come like a slow tide, rising gently and covering your toes, your knees, your hips, until the whole of you is cushioned in gentle night. There is no pressure to force sleep, only the simple permission to rest. I'll whisper once more, softly. It's okay to drift. It's okay to surrender to the hush. Each breath takes you closer. Each exhale lets you go. When you are ready, let sleep arrive as a friend, quiet, steady, trustworthy. Let the disconnected lights and silent networks do their small, important work, creating a pocket of stillness where your body and mind can find their own quiet frequency. Stay in this hush as long as you like. Breathe, float, drift. If you wake later, you will return easily to this warm lane, this small hearth, this room that keeps you safe. For now, allow the story to fold up like a soft blanket and hold you. Before we go deeper, take one more breath in through the nose, long and unhurried, and let it go through the mouth as if you are fogging a window in winter. Again, breathe in and exhale. Each time you do, the world grows quieter, your thoughts more diffused, like lantern light through mist. Let yourself imagine that mist now, pale, moonlit, cool against your skin, but not cold. It curls around your fingers and toes, tender and slow. Our story picks up again in the quiet heart of that house. The lights have dimmed a little more. The air has grown softer still. The disconnection, that tiny moment when the Wi-Fi blinked out, has become something almost sacred now. A pause, yes, but also a gift. In that silence, the house seems to sigh with gratitude. The hum of invisible energy that once buzzed through the walls is gone, and in its place, a calm resonance fills every corner. You might imagine yourself walking slowly through the rooms, bare feet on smooth wood. The floor is warm, as though it remembers sunlight. Your fingers trail along shelves and picture frames, catching bits of dust that sparkle in the low light. There is a rhythm to your steps, a hush between them. Even the air seems to hold its breath, so you can listen more deeply. Listen now to the sounds beneath sound. There's the distant murmur of your own heart, the small whisper of the curtains moving, the quiet ticking of cooling pipes. They tell you, without words, that everything is functioning, resting, waiting. In a world that rushes to connect, this disconnected moment becomes a sanctuary. You walk to the window and look out. The lane outside is darker now, but not unfriendly. A soft drizzle begins to fall, so fine it seems to hover before deciding where to land. Each drop catches the lantern's light, turning into threads of silver rain. The world feels washed, renewed, clean. The scent that drifts in through the window is earthy and familiar, the smell of soil and stone, and something faintly floral, like jasmine shyly awakening after the rain. As you breathe it in, The air fills your lungs with calm. Imagine that each breath carries light, a soft glow that enters through the chest, spreads through the rib cage, and travels outward into your arms, legs, and fingertips. With every exhale, release the remains of noise, tension, and expectation. Let them dissolve into the night air, where they are welcomed and transformed. Now, in your mind's eye, see the signal that once flowed invisibly through the house, the same one that connected devices, messages, and moments. Tonight, it connects differently. It has turned into a constellation above the roof, each light a small star of thought, memory, or feeling. They shimmer gently, not demanding attention, only existing in quiet harmony. It's as though your own mind has extended outward and found its reflection in the sky. You are part of a larger network still, one made of silence, breath, and calm awareness. If you wish, imagine stepping outside. The drizzle kisses your face. It's cool, but comforting. The air has that rich scent of ozone and earth that comes after rain. The gravel beneath your feet crunches softly. Somewhere, a frog croaks once content. The night hums with balance. You realize, standing there, that the disconnection was never really an end, only an invitation to reconnect with something older, slower, truer. Now, return indoors, carrying the scent of the rain with you. The air inside greets you warmly, like a friend pulling a blanket over your shoulders. The small animal, cat, dog, or the imagined companion of your choosing, stirs, then settles again. Reassured by your quiet presence, you lower yourself into your chair or bed. The cushions cradle you like gentle hands. You notice, again, the small glow of the hearth, the slow rhythm of your breath. Everything fits together effortlessly. Let's deepen this sense of peace with another soft countdown. This one designed to draw your awareness into the calmest center of yourself. No need to force or imagine too much. Simply follow my words and let the feeling come naturally. 10. The air around you becomes a warm cocoon. 9. Your breath moves without thought. 8. Your mind slows as if watching ripples fade on a pond. 7. A pleasant heaviness fills your arms and legs. 6. Your heartbeat syncs with the soft ticking of the clock. 5. A light pressure behind your eyes melts away. 4. The muscles along your spine loosen one by one. 3. The warmth in your belly spreads outward. 2. You are perfectly safe, perfectly still. 1. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, just rest. Stay there a moment in that slow, suspended peace. Even your thoughts move like slow fish beneath a glassy lake. When one rises, you simply watch it glimmer and then drift away. You may notice images forming on their own. Maybe a forest glade, a quiet path, a memory of laughter. Let them come and go like the wind through leaves. You don't need to chase them. Every image is just another ripple of calm passing over the surface of your mind. Now, the story shifts slightly, not away from you, but into a quieter inner chapter. Inside this stillness, imagine a small light glowing at the center of your chest. It pulses with your heartbeat, slow and sure. With every beat, it sends warmth and peace through your whole being. This light is your own steady signal, the one that never disconnects. Not from devices or networks, but from life itself. It keeps you tethered to calm, to safety, to home. The house, the rain, the night, the soft glow, they all begin to blend into this light, as though your body and the world around you are exhaling together. Nothing separates the inside from the outside now. You are part of the quiet itself. Stay with that image, the self, as a quiet, glowing signal, while your breath moves slower, slower still. You may notice the line between wake and dream beginning to blur. Let it. There's nothing on the other side that can harm you. Only softness, only peace. When you feel ready, allow the story to fade naturally into the rhythm of your sleep. If you drift, that's good. If you hover between waking and rest, that's perfect too. You are in the in-between, the calm frequency where peace hums softly and endlessly. Good night.